At one point in time, I thought I was on my Jesse Pittman and Walter White shit. Now, even though they were selling the dope, well, Jesse started smoking dope. Then Walter had got on his ass because Walter was just trying to basically pay, you know what I'm saying, for his little surgery or whatever. That's the only reason he got into the dope, because he was a whole chemist at school. I'm babbling. I was on my Walter White shit. And we finna get into this one. Oh, now, I already know what time it is. Say, check me out, man, before I start my video, bro. Y'all already know what to do, man. Hit that like and hit that subscribe button. And when you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hitting that bell notification also. Anytime I drop video, you be notified. Hey, Sat Rocky, you can hop on. We can kick it and we can vibe. Now, before I start my story, listen, I know I need a haircut. I'm here right now, you know what I'm saying? I just got my kids' haircut, and then I'm going to go get my haircut later on, you feel me? So don't even sit up here and be trying to judge me. Boy, he not big for, look at his beard, look at his hair. Man, worry about you and your priorities, you feel me? Don't worry about me, sweetheart. Worry about you and what you got going, you feel me? I know my shit napped in a bit, but I promise you, bro, I was like, man, I might as well drop the video now instead of trying to wait till nigga get all crude and shit, you feel me? With the little haircut, nah, fuck all that, you feel me? This raw and uncut. Just like that dope was. Anyway, so look, man, I do not encourage anybody to do any type of drug, you know what I'm saying? Especially hard drugs, because within hard drugs, you never know how it's gonna go. You could sit up here and tell yourself, oh, bro, I'll never get hooked on something like that. Yeah, I said the same thing, and then boot, look, you know what I'm saying? It ended up pretty bad, you feel me? Now, at one point in time, for everybody who know, once I became Keith and I was going out of town, that's when I started doing ice, you feel me? Now, if you don't know what ice is, it's just methamphetamines. If you still don't know what it is, just go look that shit up. It's something that looks so harmless, but it's so powerful. Okay, now, I'm going to give y'all brief breakdowns of certain things. I'm going to keep it PG-13 because I don't want YouTube to flag my shit, and then I'm over here somewhere on the bitch, you feel me? Now, when I first get introduced to it, for all my new subscribers, salute to all my new subscribers out there, man, who ain't really just heard about these type of stories. So I'm just really tapping in with certain things and just giving y'all awareness, you feel me? People need to know these things. So me, my first time doing it was in the hotel room. In the hotel room, you know what I'm saying? We just got done working, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting up there and rolled up. The dudes that I'm in the room with, they smoke too. They smoke the gas too. So we all sitting up there blowing on the gas, right? Now I noticed that these motherfuckers was in a corner over there in the corner of the room, huddled up, you know, and I could see the lighter going off. But in my mind, I'm thinking like, I don't know what the fuck they got going, but that ain't none of my business, you feel me? Like, if y'all had said something like, hey, key, woo, and the third, then it'd been my business. But whatever y'all got going over there, that's not my business, bro, you feel me? So I'm sitting there, I'm on POF and meet me, you feel? I'm just in that bitch trying to see which fish I can reel in real quick type shit. And before I know it, they turned around, they started doing it right in front of me, you feel me? And like, I'm looking at it, I'm like, man, what the fuck that is, you feel me? I'm like, fuck it, I'm steady blowing down, like, hey, them boy, y'all boy want to hit it right here? They like, hell yeah, pat that bitch. So, you know, we used to throw our shit, you know what I'm saying? We'll throw that bit, and you got to catch it. So I throw that bit, boom. So they passing the gas and the stick. That's what we're going to call it. The little pipe, we're going to call that bit a stick, right? So I'm like, man, what y'all got going, bit? Because now y'all doing that bit right in front of me on shit. They was like, oh, man, it's just some brain. It ain't nothing serious. It ain't nothing serious. I'm like, bro, what that is, bro? They're like, you want to know? I'm like, yeah, what that is? They was like, it's ice. Ice? Yeah, we smoking on ice. So y'all done went down to the goddamn me little vending machine in the hallway, grab some ice, put this shit in the bowl, and y'all smoking it. Nah, bro, nah, not that ice, bro. Nah, like real deal ice. Like you ain't never heard of Crystal? Nah, I ain't. Nah, who that is? Well, she look good. Nah, it's right here. So they got these shards. Now it's different names for this. All right, it's different names for. So don't get confused if somebody hit you with a different name. All right, they got shards, which is one of the names that's in this bowl. They done put it in the bowl. All right, you don't crush the shit up. It's already glass form. That's why they call it ice, glass, shard. You can see, you can hold it up and see right through that motherfucker. Now, if it's clouded, that's bad dope. That's bad dope, right? It's pros and cons to everything you do in life, bro. All right, so I see it, and I'm like, damn, okay, well, what you do? They were like, hold on. So they heating it up at the bottom, right? Now imagine a pipe with a bowl, all right? And then like at the top is open. You could drop the shit in there, right? Wait, no, I'm tripping. No, on those type of pipes, it ain't got a top that you can. Matter of fact, it do. I think it got like a little one. Damn, it's been so long. But okay, so how you put it in is from the back end. You know what I'm saying? Where you hit it. So you would put your shards through the back end and let it slide down to the bottom, and then you would heat it up. So as they heating it up, I could tell from how they do it. They some little junkies. So they heating that bitch up at the bottom of the bowl, you feel me? And then all of a sudden it started turning to liquid. Once it started turning to liquid, they let it form, right? So it's gonna sit and it's gonna be like brownish. So now they hitting it. When they hit it, I see how much smoke they pulling from this. I'm talking about they. As they doing that, folk throw him a sock. He get the sock and he rubbing the bottom of this bowl on this sock. All right. You can get a sock or a motherfucking paper towel or motherfucking toilet tissue. You get whatever, you feel me? Preferably a sock though. So they clean off the time. I'm like, what you doing? He like, that bitch get hot, Keith. That bitch get hot, Keith. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to get over hot and then that bitch gonna explode. I'm like, oh, okay, bet. So like, you want to hit it? I'm like, man, hell no, boy. Black people don't do that shit. I ain't never seen none of my people do none of that shit. You feel me? So that shit over with. They like, all right, bitch. So they steady doing it in front of me. Now I'm getting intrigued though. You feel me? Like it ain't even like no coughing. It wasn't no like when you hit the gas, you it wasn't none of that. These motherfuckers hitting that bitch. White. Then they'll get the end of the stem. We can call it a stem too. They get the end of that stem and they'll roll it and they'll be like, all right, bro. So I'm like, man, let me hit it, bro. Let me hit it. They're like, all right, Key, huh? I'm like, what I supposed to do with it? Like, they're like, huh? Don't worry about it. Just put it in your mouth. Pause. Just put it in your mouth. I'm like, all right, bet. I put it in my mouth. He gets it. He lights it. Now, when you light it, even though you already got the spot that you want on wherever you, preferably the bottom, but sometimes you fuck around with somebody who be really rocking their bowl. They call it that. I'm just giving y'all different names, folks. They call it rocking the bowl. When you get somebody who's rocking the bowl, they'll turn that bitch so hard to where the liquid start going to the side of the bowl. Now you got to turn that bitch sideways, you feel me? You got to turn that bitch sideways just to catch a little brown spot, you feel me? So he get to rocking that bitch. Now when you rock it, when you light it up, smoke gonna come. But when you rock it and it start doing like this, most smoke, it's like a fucking tornado in that bitch. Most smoke gonna come, and it's a whole bunch of smoke that's gonna hit you. Crazy thing is, when the smoke hit you and hit your lungs and shit, you don't feel it. Right? You don't feel it at all. You hit that, but you big stupid cloud come out, right? So I'm like, damn, all right. Me being a first timer, I cough a little bit because it was like a taste down my throat. I'm like, damn, what the? That was strong in the bitch. All right. So he get to rolling it. He was like, you want to hit again? I'm like, yeah, come on. So boom, I hit it again, right? Boom, I hit that bitch again. And it was the same shit. I told myself right then and there, like, bro, I cannot get hooked on this shit, bro. So I didn't know that I was high. Okay? But you like when you doing ice, when you doing crystal, you feel me? When you doing that glass, you not gonna know you high when you a beginner. I'm gonna tell you something else too. When you new to it, like you could be the most innocent person in the world, bro. You could be the most, you know what I'm saying, never did drugs, never did this, never did that. Your ass fuck around and do that shit one time or two times, you're done. You're done. It's gonna turn you into somebody you never thought. You feel what I'm saying? So I hit it, boom, you know what I'm saying? Then we shoot out the Walmart, right? We shoot out the Walmart. It's crazy because before this, I was a little bit tired. Not all of a sudden, I'm not tired no more. Immediately, I'm up. We walked to Walmart. We're going there, big, get some snacks, you know what I'm saying? Because we was a little bit hungry. You feel me? And went in that bit, got some shit to munch on, came back. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, so what's up with the dope? Like, what is it? They were like, man, you know what I'm saying? It's just an upper, you know what I'm saying? Bitch gonna keep you up, whatever the case may be. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, you still trying to hit some? I was like, yeah, I mean, it is what it is, right? So they get to doing it. They let me hit it again. They run it back, you know what I'm saying? We all just hitting it, right? And all of a sudden, boom, one of them dropped that bit on the ground. Now, this is when I realized that I'm not going to say dope heads. I'm not going to say nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? Because, yeah. But this is when I realized that people who do ice is very... that's not a word I was about to say. They could rig some shit up real quick, okay? So these motherfuckers dropped it, boom, right? So now they done scrambled, they done got all the pieces of what, you know what I'm saying? They're like, man, fuck, I can't believe you dropped the pipe, bro. Like, bro, I tried to give it to you, bro, and it slipped out your hand. Nah, bro, I told you, bro, hand it to me like this right here with the end coming out, be like you trying to hand it with the sock in the hot part. It probably burned me and shit. Whatever, man, bro. All right, bro. What we gonna do? Shit, I don't know. So I'm just in the back, just sitting there like, shit, what y'all gonna do? Cause I don't know either. You feel me? These motherfuckers done picked up the glass pieces that done fell, put them all on the table, scraped out everything they could from this, and it took a little minute. These motherfuckers done scraped out all the residue from the dope, pushed it in the back of the stem. This how serious it got, bro. When it dropped and it fell, the bowl part fell. The whole stem still on this bitch. So boom, that bitch fell. They scraped that bitch off, you feel me? They pushed that bitch in the pipe and then they hit it smoke. At that point in time, I was good, you feel me? I done went in the bathroom. I done tried to get me off when I'm rubbing him so much. He rubbing raw down there. You feel me? And I'm not ashamed of my pad, bro. I can talk about that. I'm not ashamed of my pad. This ain't something to glorify you, feel me? This just for awareness, because a lot of people think shit a game when it's not, bro. And when your ass in that motherfucking belly of the beast, and then you looking dumb because you ain't want to listen to nobody, just know, Keith tried to warn you, you feel me? So, I'm in that bed. I'm trying to rub him raw, but the crazy thing was, I wasn't even getting hard, bitch. I'm talking about he low-key was on some shell, on some turtle type shit. I'm talking about skin rolled up on him and everything. I can't even get him right, you feel me? Like, I'm in that bit like, God damn, what going on? Not knowing that it's crystal, you feel me? So, I come out there, but they like, damn, boy, you was in the bathroom a long time. I had to take a shit for it wasn't nothing serious, you feel me? So, y'all boy got that shit situated. Like, yeah. So, we up all night, and I'm not knowing that we up all night. Next thing I know, and we just in that bit, blowing down on the gas. They steady over there hitting the little bowl, the little stem piece part of it. Next thing I know, it's time to go to work. Now, this is when I realize I'm high. Because I get to work, and I am in this motherfucker working like an actual slave. Hey, I'm in this bit working like a slave. I'm talking about I am zombified, but I'm moving so fucking fast. In my mind, I think I'm moving slow. And I'm sweating hard in a bit. I'm talking about I'm in this bit sweating like I just got out of a pool. You feel me? Boy, I'm talking about, boy, my suit came in that bit. He like, what's going on with Keith? Oh, no, man, bro, what's going on with him, bro? All right, we let him hit the ice. You did what? We let him hit the ice, man. We let him hit the ice. Go get him some Gatorade, man. Go get that man some Gatorade. So Suit came in there, and what made him realize something was going on was because I was working so fucking hard and so fast. I was finishing rooms by myself, okay? I'm talking, when I say rooms, I'm talking about R11, R13, R12, right? These are insulations, right? R11 is like the interior that goes into like bathrooms and closets and shit like that right there. R13 was the shit that you put on the outside walls, you know what I'm saying? All the way on the outside walls that cover everything. And then R12 is the shit you put in the ceiling, you feel me? So I'm clearing rooms. I'm talking. I'm in it, bit. I'm low-key thinking I'm in a movie on some shit, you feel me? sit me down. He's like, you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm good, bro. He drank his Gatorade. So I drank the Gatorade. And I realized once I started drinking that Gatorade, I was like, oh, shit, wait. The quench from this Gatorade just did something to my body. You feel me? Like, I'm like, oh, wait, what the fuck? It's like I snapped back to reality. You feel me? But even once I drank that Gatorade and it was over with, I still was going hard that whole day. Okay? Now, it's time to be more truthful about certain things. All right? Because I'm not saying I lied about nothing. I just didn't say certain things. You see what I'm saying? I just left that part out. I literally just said, I'm good on it. So, once I did it and I said, bro, I can't get addicted to this shit, you know what I'm saying? That next night, right, I'm like, I'm about to prove that I can't get addicted to it, right? So we went up, buying another glow stick, stem, pipe, whatever you want to call it, and we end up doing some more. Now as we doing it, I'm hitting it, but not by myself. They rolling the bowl for me. And I'm like, yeah, I said, I can't get addicted to this, bro. This shit ain't nothing, bro. Like, this shit cool. So all night we just thugging, bitch. I'm talking about I ain't been sleeping 2 days. But I ain't really realizing that I ain't been asleep in 2 days. You feel me? So we had ran out. Like, they only brought a little bit. Right? We still had the gas. We smoking no gas. I realized real quick that I can't eat all of a sudden. Even though I'm smoking the gas. You feel me? I'm not knowing what's going on though. Okay? But I'm up for 2 to 3 days. Geeking. I'm talking geeking, you feel me? Bro, it ain't even that goddamn serious, bro. Lame man nigga, bro. He think he doing something. Bitch ass he ain't going that far, you feel me? Anyway, so I'm geeking, you feel me? Now I'm on my Walter White shit, you feel me? So once I learned about the dope, and once I learned about this and I learned about that, it didn't intrigue me like that gas did, you feel me? Because, I mean, that's that gas. You know what I'm saying? That was my best friend at one point in time, you feel me? Like, lovers and friends. Oh, what a good babe. That was my lovers and friends. That was my lover and friend, you feel me? So, oh shit. That was my love and friend, you feel me? So I kind of was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really fucking with it. I just wanted to try it a couple times. I ain't tripping off of nothing like that, you feel me? And I probably did like a couple more times out of town with them boys, you know what I'm saying? Nothing too serious, right? It wasn't until I came back in the city where I found out that I somewhat have a problem. Because once I come back in the city, right, it was a guy named Ro. Now, for those of y'all who watching this, man, drop in the comment section, you know what I'm saying? If y'all want to hear the story about how Ro went from 12 to 6 to 3 to 0, drop in my comment section and say Ro. You know what I'm saying? Just say Ro, 0, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So that give me a reminder, be like, okay, yeah, I'm going to do that story on Ro. Ro was a white dude who looked like he got that, you know how, like, I don't like to put nobody in a box, right? Like how they be like, oh, black people like watermelon, oh, black people love chicken, oh, black people love grape soda. First of all, I was about to do you something. First of all, we'll pick strawberry Fanta over grape Fanta any day, you feel me? Don't even play with us like that. Some black folk don't even like watermelon. Some black folk don't even like chicken. So don't do that, you feel me? That like saying all white people like mayo and shit, you feel me? That's like saying all Mexican peoples, they only eat tacos, you feel me? It's other shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to put him in this box, but Ro looked like he grew up in a trailer park. You know what I'm talking about. Ro's a white dude, like he grew up in a trailer park, you feel me? Teeth all messed up and shit. I didn't realize why his teeth was all messed up like that though, you feel me? But I'm soon will find out. Also, too, for a disclaimer, if y'all had went back and watched The Fish and the Goblin. If you didn't watch The Fish and the Goblin, go watch that story. Because this is just a quick side note, real quick. It was a dude named Fish, right? Why y'all called him Fish Kid? Because his head was big as fuck and his eye was a little bit over here. Anyway, bro, I heard from the grapevine from a dude at work that Fish not only do dope, but him and his old lady like to participate in. She giving another dude guap while Fish hitting it from the back. And so I ended up dropping Fish off a couple times. I asked him what his old lady looked like just to be curious. She came out and she was like sloppy as hell. Now she was the Goblin. And for some odd reason, when she turned around and walked away, I was like, oh my God, that was fat. But my judgment wasn't clouded because I was like, man, I ain't, whatever you feel. One night he ended up inviting me over and he said, hey, you know, my wife, she likes to do this. Me and my wife like to do this. Do you want to participate in it? I'm like, you sure? Because I ain't trying to. He was like, nah, you good. I ended up going over there. They ended up doing dope. The first night I go over there, nothing happened. The second night I go over there, we was about to make it happen. She told him to go get the wipes. Now, the dude who told me, I'm pretty sure he already got it done, but he trying to play stupid like he don't know what the fuck going on, you feel me? And then next thing I know, bro, she like, go get the wipes. He go get the wipes. I'm excited in the motherfucker. All of a sudden, she a goblin with a schwab you back there. That was so down and dirty of me, bro. I can't even hold you. That was dirty of me, you feel me? I felt dirty. But then they baby ended up getting up, start crying and shit, yada, yada, yada. I had left. But the thing was Fish was trying to get me to do the dope. But at that point in time, I didn't go out of town at this time, right? So I didn't know nothing about the dope. I wasn't interested in hitting no dope, you feel me? So it is what it is. So, man, I fucked around and after that ended up happening, bro, after they end up, man, come take a walk with me real quick. I gotta tell my barber, my wife gonna pick up my son because I gotta go get my haircut, bro. Hey, Lee. I'm about to go get my haircut at 1:30, so I'm probably gonna tell Bay to come pick him up. Okay. Just whenever you done or when you about to get done, just text me so I can tell. All right, bro. All right, back to the business. Cause it one shit 10. I am kind of hungry and I need to go to the bank real quick type shit to pull that money out. You feel me? I ain't trying to go to no ATM. Hell to the nah. Anyway, so that's the Fish and the Goblin story, man. If you want to hear more about that, man, just go on my stories, bro, and you know what I'm saying, just tap in with it. So after that ended up happening, bro, I fucked around and I hit up Ro one day and I was like, hey Ro, he was like, hey, you can take me home. I was like, yeah, I'll take you home. What's happening? He like, man, you ever did crystal? I was like, huh? He was like, you ever did crystal? I was like, what you mean? Now I'm playing stupid. Only reason I'm playing stupid, bro, is because I already know what he's talking about and I want to do it. Now, this came towards my judgment of saying I can never get hooked onto something like this. But now I'm sitting up here asking this man, hey, bro, yeah, let me with the you feel me? So that goes to show you that you can sit up here and say that you can't get addicted to something, but then guess what? You start doing it enough, your ass gonna get addicted, you feel me? So I fucked around, man. What they got going at the bank? So I fucked around, man, and I go and I drop him off at the crib, right? As I'm doing that, he pulled up to the store, pulled out a dollar bill, he crushing that shit up, you feel me? Now me and him then did some lines. I dropped him off over his cribbo, we did some lines. And I was geeked up, right? Now, one thing I realized real quick that when I was high, I got real horny, but I was ineffective with my stroke game because he wasn't. You know how when they say I got that dope, I didn't have that. I didn't have that. Honestly, I don't know what I had. You know what I mean? Like, cause he was lacking in all types of areas when I was high. So. What y'all got going right here, man? So I was like, damn, all right, whatever, you feel me? So I ended up going home, didn't get no cake. I was like, it is what it is. And my journey really started, okay? Before you know it, I ended up moving in with somebody. And the dope was free. And when I say free, I mean free. I'm talking about like she would literally get the dope and we would go, you know what I'm saying, into the bathroom. Now she always kept it in the bathroom, like under the sink, behind the bathroom door type shit. So I would literally go in that bitch, you feel me, get what I'm gonna get high as fuck, how much ever I wanted to, and then just thug it out. Once I started getting high like this, bro, and I'd be up for days, I started watching a TV series called Breaking Bad. If you never seen Breaking Bad, it was with a guy named Walter White and Jesse Pinkman. Jesse Pinkman was Walter's student way back in the day, but he was a failure. Walter White had like cancer or some shit, and he was gonna die sooner or later, right? Well, he found out that Jesse sold ice because something wrong with this machine, ain't it? Something wrong with this machine, ain't it? And nearby, cash currently unavailable. Wow, that's crazy than the motherfucker, you feel me? So, Walter finds out that, you know, Jesse is serving ice because of his brother. His brother-in-law is a detective. Now his brother-in-law tells Walter, like, yeah, man, you know, I got this much off this bus type shit, you know what I'm saying? Wop in the third. Excuse that little beeping noise. It's some other shit going on. So Walter was like, well, shit, how much was they bringing in? So folks tell him, he like, what the fuck, man? That's enough to pay for what I need to get paid for. So get what Walter do. He go forward with Jesse. And the next thing you know, they start making a play about what they was gonna do, you feel me? So they start selling ice, they start cooking ice, you know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, Jesse started smoking ice, and it turned out bad. One thing about ice that was intriguing to me was the smoke and the high. Now when I got high, I felt like I was Superman, little cousin, little super, you feel me? I felt like I could lift up. You know, like when you see them crackheads on when they be driving their bike and shit, and they have a whole refrigerator on their back. I felt like I could lift the whole refrigerator on my back, bitch, and keep it pushing because I was so high. And how much smoke I was blowing out was like intriguing to me, you feel me? I always been a smoker, so it was intriguing and fun to me to see like all this smoke, me getting high. You know what I'm saying? I would clean up the house like fucking crazy, bro. I had so much energy, this, that, and the third, right? But where there's good, there's also bad. Because one thing people don't tell you about the dope is that the dope eat up at your body. What you mean, Key? Well, first it's gonna start with your fat. Okay, dope and especially when you inexperienced. And what I mean by that is you can see somebody doing dope for years. They done already mastered the game, you feel me, where they can do dope and eat. They don't get affected by this. I'm talking about them old school motherfuckers, the motherfuckers who been doing dope since the 80s, the 70s, you feel me? So they don't get affected by like new motherfuckers who doing the dope. Now one thing you need to understand is the dope is gonna eat up your fat. It's gonna target your fat first, right? It's gonna eat up all your fat cells, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna have your ass up, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna have you not wanting to eat. Now the part of it having you not wanting to eat, it's eating up your fat cells. All right, so then all of a sudden, after it gets done with that, right, now it's gonna start working on your body. It's gonna start deteriorating your body, you know what I'm saying? Your bones, your skin, you know what I'm saying? Have you ever seen somebody you know do dope and they like always picking at their face and shit? They always feel like it's something crawling on them. They always feel like something going on. Yeah, that right there is the dope eating at you. Literally, you feel me? You get paranoid as fuck, you feel? I'm talking about, it was times a nigga be like, I knew BM was cheating on me, but I couldn't pin it on her just yet. Well, I had already found out she was cheating. Then out in my mind, I'm thinking like, yeah, she gotta be still getting punched down by this nigga. So I'm going through the cameras, cause she had cameras around her house. I'm going through the cameras, you feel me? Like I'm a detective, but that's the dope making me so paranoid about everything that's going on, you feel me? I was paranoid about people. I was paranoid about her. I was paranoid about her peoples. I was paranoid about my damn self, you feel me? And what type of environment is that for kids? You know what I mean? Because I didn't do dope around my kids, but my kids was around. They was downstairs playing, you know what I'm saying, in the same house and shit. So that right there is something that I'm not proud of, you feel me? Like, I'm not, but that's the realest shit I could ever say, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is. So me being in that situation, bro, it taught me something as far as my next stage in life or what I was gonna go through and how everything was gonna play out for me. So me watching Breaking Bad, I had learned so much that I didn't realize that was my life I was watching right then and there. The paranoia, the constantly wanting to get high, the if I don't get high, I'm dope sick, now I can't move and shit, my body hurt, you know what I'm saying, but I still got to get up and go to work, I'm sweating harder than a bitch. Like, it was so much that was going on that I didn't realize. And these are things that people do not tell you when you doing these things. You think it's cool because you get high, you think it's cool because you doing this, and you think it's cool because you doing that, but at the end of the day, when shit hit the fan, then you gonna realize real quick, like, oh shit, I got a problem. And I had a problem, right? So I'm constantly getting high, up 5-6 days, thugging, you feel me? BM was on some shit like, you not attractive to me anymore. Now, wasn't that ironic? Because if y'all really pay attention to my stories, I literally just said the other day in that low-key story, I said, and I quote, I was not attracted to her no more, bro. And then all of a sudden, I want to be a good boy and shit, you know what I'm saying? When I done got done doing all what I was gonna do, right? And then now I'm unattractive to her. And that shit hit different. I'm like, damn, that's the same shit I told you? Fuck. You know what I'm saying? It would have been so ironic if she was like, shit, I'm out here doing me, shit, you better start doing you. Oh! But I can't blame her for it, though, you feel me? Can't blame her for it. I can't knock her, you feel me? So, me being in that situation with the dope was like, damn, okay, is this the life I want to live right now? Like, do I really want to be considered a dope head, bro? Do I really want to be considered like, oh, that was Key, bro, he was this when he was younger, now he fucking scratching his neck, fiending and shit, you know what I'm saying, sucking that glad dick, he sucking that glad dick, that's what they call it, that glad dick, you feel me? You gonna have to fill in on that one right there. So I had to make a change, and I did, but it was hard because I was in an environment where it was free. It was right there, right under the sink, right behind the door. And motherfuckers started peeping game on certain things, like her kids would go into the bathroom and lock themselves in the bathroom and be looking for it, but they didn't know what they was looking for though. You feel me? Road closed. Oh, don't worry, sweetheart, I'm going back though anyway. You feel me? So, and I knew they was looking for it because they was like, why y'all in the bathroom so long? Why this? So we had to start moving our stash spot, you know what I'm saying? Me being in that environment, man, was probably one of the best things that can ever happen to me, because sometimes you got to go through something to learn something, and sometimes it takes that chastisement to be like, damn, okay, I got to get it together. And I had to get it together for me and my kids, you feel me? When I got with my old lady, when we started back talking, she came out one day, and I'm not even gonna hold you, boy, I could not get up, so the sex was not satisfying. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is, bro. I ain't gotta lie about nothing. It is what it is. So man, she stayed with me though. You know what I'm saying? She stayed with me. We made it official. You know what I'm saying? She came back out. I did an experiment where I didn't do dope for 3 days. He was good after 3 days, and then she came back out and I handled business. So that had showed me like, okay, if you can stop doing dope for 3 days, like you can start doing dope for a week. You can start doing dope for 2 weeks. You can start doing dope for a month. So I ended up stopped doing it. You know what I'm saying? It took a while. Wow, that's crazy right now, bro. That's crazy than a motherfucker. I gotta go over the railroad tracks. My appointment is at 1:30. It's 1:27, and the fucking train just came. And this train, bro, that bit ignorant. So, anyway, so I told myself I could stop doing it, and I eventually stopped doing it. It was hard, don't get me wrong. One day I'm in the bathroom and some dope fell on the ground, and I'm looking at it, and I was like, damn, okay. So what I do is I get up and I tell like, hey, the woman who house is, I'm like, hey, bro, you're dope on the ground, And she was like, oh, you good, huh? Load up the bowl, you know what I'm saying? Hit it. And I was like, nah, I'm good. She was like, what you mean? I was like, shit, I just don't want to get high no more. I'm good. You don't want to get high no more? Nah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Now, some of the scariest moments for me for people who, you know, been watching me from day one or whatever, some of the scariest moments for me was drowning in the tub because I didn't have the dope. I drowned twice in the tub because I didn't have dope. And one day I was in the bathroom doing dope and my kids were swimming. And my baby boy he wasn't even 1 year old yet. Well, he might have just turned 1. He was getting close to turning 1. Well, anyways, her older kids was outside with them, and I had the window open in the bathroom so I could watch them. Well, as I'm getting high, I'm looking, I'm like, okay, they good. Getting high, looking, they good. Now I hit it some more, and I'm just in there. I'm blasting at this point. I'm going dumb, and I look out the window, and baby boy drowning. So I put everything down. You know, I wrap it up, put it back under the sink, go outside, get him out the pool, go see what the older kids. I'm like, damn, I thought y'all was watching. They was like, we literally just came in for like a couple seconds. I'm like, all right, well, you know, whatever, y'all gonna go back out there? Like, yeah. So I wait for them to go back outside. When they go back outside, I go back into the bathroom and keep getting high. You know, and that's one of those moments where it's like, where's your priorities at? You know what I'm saying? Where's your dignity? But at the end of the day, like, I can't lie about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know a lot of people be like, oh, it's best to be quiet. Not everybody needs to know about your past and all that little extra shit. But for me, this not me saying like, oh, I want everybody to know about my past. This more of like, how can I put it? This is therapy for me because of the stuff that I went through, the stuff that I seen. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot, you know. And I'm grateful that I made it out of that situation. I'm grateful that I am able to tell my story and not feel like I'm being judged, because at the end of the day, bro, I don't care about what nobody think about me. You feel me? I don't care about how nobody look at me. Honestly, I don't care about none of that. You know what I'm saying? About the parallel part real quick. Honestly, I don't care about none of that, because at the end of the day, bro, you don't know what I had to go through. You don't know what I had to go through to get to this situation that I am in now. And to be honest with you, only a couple people will, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, people who actually been through something in their life. You know what I'm saying? But look, man, we only ask for 3 things, man. Set y'all back up real quick, man. We only ask for 3 things, man. Guidance, knowledge, and wisdom. And if it ain't that, man, I already know what time it is with me over here. Till next time. Or now, man, I appreciate everybody who been rocking my videos, man. I have to come in and give y'all that Walter White, you feel me? I'm about to go get my haircut right now, you feel me? Man, y'all be blessed on this Saturday. So, you know, niggas finna come out looking way different, way more crispy in that bitch, y'all feel me? Till next time, though, for real, for real. Stay on your motherfucking P's and Q's. Stay on your motherfucking pivot at all time. And just like I told y'all, bitch, we applying pressure, you know what I'm saying, foot on their neck, and we stomping on that shit. Fuck walking on, we stomping on that shit, you feel me, till they can't breathe. And if I can't breathe, we applying more pressure, you feel me? They keeping it a beam, dog.